Whoa, what happened to Macedon?
Well,
wow.
The fridge.
The fridge
came.
Boy is
I
out.
think that's the end of
Yep.
Boy. Yeah.
Boy is telling us GG.
Oh my. Oh,
wow.
wow. I mean,
Oh.
wow. Debonia. What a result.
Away and welcome to this third week of Death Clash. Today with me again, my dear DDR Jake.
Dear. Oh man. See, this is why people go in the chat and say like R plus J equals L.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
You know it.
My beautiful Jake, if
Yeah.
I may say so.
Now, I want to give special attention to Debonia here. Mr. Rogers himself has been storming ahead with them, slaying players up in Britannia, and also doing the same when he reaches down into European mainland. Now, there were some balance changes, perhaps,
Yes.
that took into account his explosive growth. But to Mr. Rogers' delight, I don't think they made it into this build.
Unfortunately
So
not.
he's still probably going to be able to try steaming ahead. That's if he doesn't get blocked right now, because his country's getting a little bit invaded here. It's the Armorician-Dubuni War.
Indeed.
So it's not Dubonian, it's Dubuni. I better keep that one in mind. In the boonies, right? He seems horrifically outnumbered at a glance, but he's got that moolah. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
so I'm wondering, is he not interested in getting himself some sweet mercenaries? Probably because a lot of the mercenaries are already under people's employment. So we'll see if he can pull out of this. He doesn't seem to have the war score, right? It's minus 17. The battle's not going in Debonia's favor, and a lot of those occupations look a bit grisly for
I mean,
them.
the Gaulish alliance is pretty strong there. I would ask Myro.
I wonder if they've drawn up plans for how to divide the land beforehand.
That's going to be very interesting, especially when you see that you have now Sequania with Hilye playing it. Remember, last session he was Boy.
Yeah,
Yes.
so it seems that he gave up the Boy, even though they're still there. I mean, they have like a few provinces, kind of. They've just been relegated to being weird mountain people now.
Interesting.
But people are pointing out that we have our second punitive war here.
Yes, and actually we have our outline directly with the devs currently playing. Kaiser is saying that the Senate has decreed that Carthage must cede Sicily to Rome. Do not resist rightful Roman occupation and annexation, says the Kaiser.
Well, I mean, the Kaiser comes in with, dare I say, fewer units of his own, but he's really been working on naval dominance. I think he skipped ahead a few in the history chapters and went, there'll be problems on the seas, better look after that. So he's storming in, taking advantage of his position to be able to jump in. Oh, he's taking names here and throwing them right into his prison.
A proper representation of the Punic War.
Oh,
Great.
yeah. Oh, right, and here we go. All these slaves are being taken and dispersed back in Rome proper. So
Some
I
more
think-
dash for Rome. That's
yeah,
good.
well, those on Sicily are going to pay for having bent the knee to Carthage for so long. So I wonder, is Carthage going to be putting up the grandest defense here? I mean, they have units here, but they're about to be under attack, I'm
And
not
they're gonna die.
they are quite likely going to die.
Oh,
We'll
yes.
see. They'll hold out here, but it's just in the plains. I don't think it's going to be too hard for them to. Well, morale is on their side. I'll give them that.
Ooh.
There we go. They sent the Romans packing, right? Who do we have here? Who is leading this unit here? We've got the head of the Caridi family, Similis Carida, with 12 martial.
Outstanding
And
number.
that just smacked down. Not only that,
Elephants.
war elephants, okay? War elephants just showed them all where to go, and the answer was away.
And like
so will
Exodus is saying, go home, Rome. Indeed.
yeah, I wonder if Carthage could take advantage of this, but they'd need to reinforce it, right?
And they are back at it, actually.
Yeah, well, they're holding the hills now, but now they're being quite outnumbered by the Romans.
Very
and
true.
Quintus Maricia Philippus, he's pretty good in his own right. He's got 10 martial. He's bringing the pain, and looks like, outnumbering the Carthaginians was the way forward here. They're
Yep,
getting beaten
yep.
down. Hills aren't going to save them here.
Nope.
And they are also sent back. Okay, right. So the Romans they can lick their wounds here, right? If Carthage don't back that up,
That was a proper beating
but
right there.
here's the thing: the Roman navy they know that they can't afford to let Carthage back that. I mean, just imagine if these like 20,000 troops had also been under command of that
I
incredible
wonder
marshal.
actually if Gorion has developed his own trireme fleet, because I mean, fighting Rome without a proper fleet, that's not
Yeah,
good.
I mean, he has a really good fleet in his own right, but I think the Kaiser knew what he'd be dealing with, and he just went one step beyond. He's got a lot
step
more
ahead.
coastline to work with as well, since he took to Italy pretty quickly.
Oh, it looks like our dear Combendith playing Auvergne is currently saying everybody died in my country of old age.
Who was that?
Auvergne,
Uh-huh.
right there in the middle of Gaul. That's a shame.
Everyone died of old age.
Oh, they
Well, I mean-
sure look old.
Can we get a view on this guy? Right, it was
71
he's
years old.
seen some stuff in his life.
Oh,
Great
boy,
marshal.
Asterix.
Great marshal on the guy, and look at that wealth. I'd throw him in my dungeon.
No.
Gotta get that money, you know. All right.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh,
He just died in front of us.
Wow. Are we just?
Oh, look
okay,
at
so now
that
look at
sweet-
smug git.
Wow. That smug look.
Well,
Choriste Tomalus, that hipster style. Wow, really suits him.
people are telling us to press F for Great Hannibal. Carthage could just not survive the D-Day. Well, Sicily's certainly hurting for that, but I don't think Carthage proper here on North Africa is in too much of a problem. But have they? Oh no. Similce was such a great military leader,
Actually,
but they got shot down.
Lord Anticore is actually saying that that's not a hipster, talking about that character in the government. And I must say, he looks more like a Swede in his 20s or something like that.
Oh well,
Look
he
at
is
that.
in his 20s, right?
Probably
He's
brewing his own beer.
stubborn, depressed, tolerant. I mean, I
it's-
didn't say it. You did.
It's a pure product of the 21st century right there. Somebody that was interesting to see how India is doing, actually.
India, right.
Our good old friends, Stacy and Henrik.
You have a bit of a story about somebody that was maybe going to end up.
Yes,
in
actually,
India, right?
Stacy playing Anuradhapura. Basically, in the last session, our poor audiomancer, our sound designer Franco, got crushed by the Seleucid Empire, which was manned by the AI.
Mach is still here.
It's back again. God knows why. Weird stuff has happened. Wow, hello. She looks a bit like a witch.
Again, I didn't say it. You did.
Yeah, but still.
Kindly, crafty,
Yeah, there we go.
monotonous, dysentery. Ticking off all the list of witch things. right?
Exactly. But anyway, we were discussing with Henrik Lomander, our content designer, to where should we reallocate Franco, and we said let's put him in Nalupa because it could be a nice place to be. Maybe we could have a friendship going with Henrik and Stacy. And Stacy, with a cold look, looked at me straight in the eye and said, "If you place Franco here, I will roll on him.
Wow.
I will crush him." Her words, quote unquote. Because she wants to go there and grab this sweet land before attacking Moria with Henrik.
Yeah, well, plenty of land to be swooped up here, so I can see why they'd rather
Indeed.
have it themselves.
So
our beloved Audiomancer ended up on the different side of the Maurya Empire.
Karmapura.
Karmapura.
Pupa, Pura, Rupa. Karma Rupa.
Karmarupa.
I mean, he's allied to Moria, so nothing to be scared of for now. So that's nice. And also elephants,
Yeah,
which I know you
okay,
like.
I like this country already. Jingzu's this badass that's ruling it. Vrdraya Huja. Yeah. I'm so sorry to all those Kamarupas out there, but that's a lot of wealth that they've got under their command. Still, Audiomancer finds their fate over here. Macedon might have to promise quite a bit to make a comeback here, though. We were talking about them earlier. We had a bit of a problem with the AI. The AI was simply too human, right? Losing a war, so they decided Macedon's provinces were the ones that should be lost, not their own. So they got quite a bit to piece back, but I think they can, right? I think Macedon can pull a comeback. Plus, great friendship with
Epirus right there?
Epirus, who I don't recall having this gap in their country. It's filled with the Epirite revolt.
Oh,
What do
wow,
we
what's
have
happening
here?
here?
What is going on? Tell us more.
Ooh, they're into...
Epirite civil war.
That's
And
interesting.
I gotta say, Epirus themselves don't have much of an army,
Mm-hmm.
whereas the revolters very much do. How is he gonna pull his way out of this? He's got no money, almost no manpower, and this this is one of his many wars, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Epirus, how can you bring this back? If you lose that civil war, then it's going to become the Epirate...
I mean, Sebastian playing Epirus was boasting about the fact that he had such a high number of technology. Well, oh boy, I wonder if
right.
technology is going to
He
save him
learned
now.
too much, okay? He gazed into the abyss, and the abyss gazed back.
Exactly.
He has allies, though, he points out. Well, I suppose.
Ooh, we have pings everywhere on the hotline.
Pings, right? Lay it to me.
And Kaiser Johan is saying that there is a huge naval war outside of Iberia, and ooh, 30 seconds warning from Roger saying...
We got the warning, okay, but we also got a battle going on here, right?
So 15 seconds.
It's the battle for the Mediterranean, and it's pretty tight here.
It is.
Okay, we got Marshal A. Okay, we got a much better leader for the Carthaginians, and they have numeric superiority. They're actually winning on the seas against the Romans. And we thought the Romans had this in the bag, but no, they've lost so many ships. They've lost twice as many ships as the
wow.
Carthaginians. I think Carthage is pulling it back on the seas,
yeah,
right?
and-
Here we go! 125 sunk ships. Ave,
Absolutely
it's
brilliant.
a nove. They are sunk. Carthage can yet pull this one back.
Damn
Can they
straight.
make it happen, right? We'll leave it to them for a bit because we've been told that Debonia has what?
Oh,
They appear to not be in a war right now.
No.
Did they get a chunk taken out of them? Did America?
Roger actually lost only one province against all 3 players.
Wow.
Wow,
Oh.
how could this be?
Yeah, not only that, but look, he's recruiting loads of skirmishers. I think he's ready for more fighting, right? That's the thing. Debonia never got that injured. He kept his manpower. He kept a hell of a lot of money. I think he can bring it all back, right?
How could he piece out so easily out of that carpet siege?
I don't know. Maybe he has an answer for us. But he also has a problem with... What do we have here? Caledonia!
Ooh.
Bringing it home! Although I really don't think they're going to pull this one through, but still. Do your best there.
Godspeed, Caledonia.
Carthago rules the waves coming in from chat. Oh,
No, thank you,
I don't
Eric
suppose we have any
Felipe.
hotline coming in from... could we see the reversal of fortunes here?
That would be mighty interesting.
Delenda est Carthago. All hail Carthage. Right. I need a poll out right now. You hear me live and clear, Nurgle? I want to hear support from the chat. Do we have supports for Carthage or for Rome?
That's
right.
really
Chat's
down
going
for Rome.
crazy, right? I need like a
We
straw
need a
poll out
poll.
there to find
boy,
out.
Oh, boy. Oh, and we have another message coming directly from the Kaiser himself saying that there is a massive naval effort being made to rebuild the navy.
Oh, right. I can see all of his ports that can are putting together boats, right? Here we go. And if we take a look, right, he's got plenty of ports around the place.
Yes.
But is he building boats in all of them? Not all of them. But he still has to bring them together into one force.
Still,
so
I mean, it makes sense. Like, you try to conceal them on the western front because if you want to move them to Sicily, best not hide it on the
yeah,
eastern
sure.
side.
But I mean, the same story here, right? Is Carthage doing the same? I'm seeing fresh new boats. But there's the thing. When you play against the Kaiser, you need to bring your A game, right? If you bring 100% of...
wow.
Whoa, wow!
Oh,
Could it be that in the titular Rome game, people out there are backing Carthage? Right. I think some executive decisions have to be made here. We rename it
Scratch it.
Imperator Carthage. Oh, yes.
Oh, that would be so
Rome delanda est has a
And
ring
the
to
votes
it.
are piling up.
They are piling in hundreds,
50%.
hundreds on both sides. 700 votes now, split down the middle.
And
Come on!
it's rising. Look
If
at
you've
that.
got your support one way or the other, make it known. Big decisions will be made on this today, you know. Ho, 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 ho. We need your strength now more than ever. Be very fitting for a game
And actually,
that,
we have
is-
Carthage telling us every vote for him is another ship in the war against the Romans. So please vote.
Ooh.
Vote for ships right now at home.
It's the ship's penny now all over again. Only you can support our naval dominance. Oh, right, did we... Oh, here we go. Did the war just end? I think you'll find that Carthage still own the island.
Brilliant, brilliant. Absolutely
Wow. Okay, and not only that, during the war, they've taken their opportunity to also
Massilia
take
is
out
being crushed.
Massilia. Well, damn. Okay, I don't think that worked out quite the way the Kaiser wanted. And now, right, they still have this. If Carthage can maintain the dominance on the seas, they can make sure that not a single Roman sets foot on the island again.
Yes, but they need to be very, very careful because right now they are at truce, so they cannot block access right now to Rome. And Rome still has a foothold on
Yeah,
Sicily.
Rome's got this tiny little toehold right here. So, and well, we've come in at over 1,000 votes, and Rome is squeezing by with 51%. So, okay, we're gonna
51%.
keep the name Imperator Rome,
Indeed.
but it was a hair's breadth in that.
And if you want to support Carthage, remember, 1 vote equals 1 trireme.
Yes.
Pray for Carthage.
Oh, wow. I mean, look at Daniel with Yetia. He's getting closer and closer to that Rome border. Sooner or later, they're going to go, you know, the Adriatic.
It's gonna clash. Bam.
And when they clash, you know, Carthage is going to want to back anyone at all that is against Rome
But
here.
look at that, Jake. Epirus has actually quailed the revolt.
Wow. Goodness
Fantastic.
knows how they managed that, but looks like they've come out on top,
And
right?
Macedon is actually at war and trying to reclaim its own territory. Very nice.
Or did they, right? Because I don't see cats here anymore. I think right, see if we can get on the hotline with cats.
Let me try and
I
ping
wish
him.
I wish I'd taken notes of who the leader was in the revolt, because I'm not sure.
Ooh, and we have a message directly from Africa, from Kush, saying that the Kushan foothold into Arabia grows.
Ooh, right. He strikes from the shadows. He does that once more. OMFG Blondie as Kush is just sneaking his way into Arabia. Right. This isn't just sneaking. This is full-on blitzkrieg he's going for. Slipping his way around. I think if he keeps colonizing along the line here, he could snaffle his way into Audiomancer's old Macha lands.
Oh, yeah.
Then again, this is pretty uninhabitable land once you reach a point, so maybe not so.
Ooh, and we have a message from Black Ninja. That feeling when you might actually win a war.
Whoa,
Good for him.
Right? The blackest of ninjas thinks that he's got this, does he?
No, Sakya, actually.
Yeah, I mean, he outnumbers and outguns his opponents, so he should be able to paste his name further across the map, but then he's going to get to know Saxonia,
Yes.
who've decided to take a little bit over here. Ooh, who's this fellow chucked into jail here? He has some money, though, so I know where I'd throw him.
Oh, goddamn.
Hello,
Chris.
Hello,
there.
Chris.
Oh, well, I was quite enjoying chatting to the Kaiser about the peace deal of the century.
Oh?
Oh, he got very defensive about the whole thing.
Ooh.
Yeah, he said, I was asking for Sicily.
Funnily enough.
Yes, and Gorion was saying, then the peace deal pops up, 20 gold. He says he couldn't believe his luck. I'd accepted it, naturally.
Oh, well.
So yes, so due to an unfortunate clerical error, Rome did not ask for all of Sicily.
Well,
I mean,
20 bucks isn't...
Yeah, 20 gold is 20 gold, you know.
But what's Egypt doing in all this, right? For the longest of time, they've just had their army standing on the Phrygia border. I've
I
been
think they're
expecting
waiting
them
for
to...
their alliance with Macedonia, and then they're going to
Oh,
move in.
gotta play it safe, right?
Yes. There's a minor problem with that, in that they don't have alliance with Macedonia.
Well, I mean, Egypt themselves, they've got an alliance with Macedonia and Armenia and,
And
Kush.
Kush.
And a couple of people that I'm not sure we care
I
about.
believe
So are they...
the Kush-Egypt alliance is the meta. You know, they've been allies from day one.
pretty much.
They've done the partition of the Nile.
They have little to really fight over at this point. You know, Kush can chew up Arabia, and Egypt's probably just waiting for the chance to take on
Yeah.
the fridge. The question is if Carthage just grabs what he wants out of Iberia and then decides, well, you know...
Oh, I'm
going-
so sorry, Dino. He
going
already
east
said it.
feels
He
better.
has won a war against Phrygia this session, and we completely ignored it.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah, we did.
We did.
Correct. Yes.
Correct. Just take on Rome and we'll showcase
if it had
you.
been more of an exciting power play, perhaps, but he's just...
When you win a war against Rome, we'll tell you about it, or even settle for 20 gold.
Daniel is saying that he just became a great power. We have also Peter Nicholson saying, I have reclaimed the city! All is not lost for Macedon. And also Franco Freda saying, oh, fuck. I made a mistake and gave away my country.
What?
To Gramera?
Okay, what? He
What?
First he gave away Macha, but you know, Macha's coming back, so it's...
Not like this, Franco.
But
what happened?
Gramera, I don't think deserves your country.
Oh, and we have more explanation from Franco. It's actually due to a mercenaries revolt.
Oh, I think Carthage decided not to keep up in the boat building. Rome far ahead of them here, but I think Carthage have the better admiral. So it depends how they put that navy to use.
Is that already a third Punic War?
Yeah, the third Punic War has begun.
Oh boy,
the third Roman-Carthaginian War. And it's just minor skirmishes at the moment. But as we can see, the Roman army already mobilizing.
I told you he would use his ship to dispatch his army right there into his own territory.
Yeah, there we go.
I guess
Made
Rome
sense.
wasn't happy with just 20 gold.
No,
I
20
mean,
gold's not enough.
I'm
for
sure he
the
started
Kaiser.
out thrilled, but okay, the big battle is happening on the seas, but I get the feeling that
Thanks for dropping by.
Right, it is better martial on the side of Carthage here.
Indeed.
But numerically, they cannot stand up to this. Looks like Rome have learnt their lesson. It's not just enough to build a few more boats.
Oh yeah, the
You
Kaiser.
must build many more boats.
The Kaiser is heating up an iron and just stample this PQR
wow.
on Gorian's face. God damn.
Yeah, that's a brutal defeat to the
Ooh.
Carthaginian navy and to their armies as
Yep,
well, it
yep.
seems. Okay, it looks like Salambo Gelesta is not able to defend their holdings on the island.
Nurgle, do you think we can have another poll for the third Punic War between Rome and Carthage? I'm curious to see if we can.
So I think it's going to flip just a little bit here. People
curious.
like to back their winning horse.
And remember, one vote for Carthage is one more trireme for him.
He could do with a few thousand votes right now then, because that's not looking so hot. The fortresses are already under siege. The Carthaginian army being forced back. Oh, that's not good for them.
Johan is saying, the Kaiser is saying Vandals are coming.
The Vandals are coming.
And he wrote that very frantically because there are spelling mistakes everywhere.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, everything looks pretty safe for him. Don't know what he's on about.
Michael, who's playing Vandalia, saying, I'm doing it! The Vandals seek to claim true civilization by hook or by crook.
Where even is he?
What?
That's beyond me. Still, he's got his battles going on up in the north, does Rome.
Ooh.
And
Is this, yes, this small little...
Oh,
thing
what is this? Wow, okay, so there he is.
Michael has
With his
actually managed to migrate his troop
Tiny little
there
cohort.
from the north.
Yeah, so Vandalia were all the way up here. They decided to pick up, head down south, kind of nestle in, but are they going to go on the offense or not? I don't know. I'm not sure. Here we go, the war of Vandal aggression.
And he is trying to attack Rome on his own.
He's going for it. He's sending people in. They're not led. They're not led at all, so I don't think they're going to have much.
The nerves of steel on Michael, I mean, seriously.
Yeah, he ain't scared. I mean, it's a great day to be Spurius Tremulous, because he just gets to clean his blade on all these Vandals coming on in. There we go, a bit of a leader, but nowhere.
And yes, for people wondering who is Michael, he's actually Ophalov in the player profile.
Yes, Ophalov. It's very difficult to see the name on the map.
Yes.
Pretty much anywhere, but...
And we have Daniel, I don't know if he's being sarcastic, so Salty D, saying it's time to save Macedon?
So that must mean
Is
that
it though?
Yetia is going in for the kill here? Okay, right, I thought they might have just attacked Macedon and said that's how they saved them, but no, seems like they're joining in the wars to help Macedon get their lands back. But I think the big display right now is the Punic War That is one fort down, a couple more to go.
And you can see that the Kaiser swayed the chat to his cause. 66%
Yeah,
for
okay,
Rome.
we see how fickle people are at
Yeah.
home, right? The Roman denarii.
Shame on you, chat. You didn't stuck by Carthage. How could you?
Yeah, well...
How could you? The Armenian sack of Alexandria is incoming, and Bevan just
wow,
replied with
really?
the emote. With a weird emote saying, oh god, basically. You know the one with the weird eyes? It's also very memey.
Weird
That's
eyes.
okay.
Weird eyes.
The other Alexandria, relax.
Yeah,
That is
there's
the
a
joke.
whole bunch of Alexandrias. You're going to need to narrow it down.
Thank you, sidestep.
I mean, do you mean Alexandria, Alexandria
Alexandria.
Ariorum, Caucasum,
Caucasum.
and Indo?
I guess Caucasum?
Good
Probably?
heavens. Nah, he must be in Alexandropolis. That's the best sounding one. Charasin. Here we go.
Wow, that's
Arrived
a long
just in
way
time
to
for it to
go.
be sacked. 2 slaves to somewhere, 2 slaves to somewhere else. 6 slaves to Chaon. So from sacking one province here, he made 10 slaves out of them. So this Alexandria is not such a great place to be anymore. But those slaves were taken home to go and make dosh for Mother Armenia. Bad day to be the Seleucids. Their country's getting picked apart by war and torn aside by
And
looting.
poor Black Ninja, Lukamo in the chat is saying, can someone destroy Black Ninja again, please?
Oh, come on. Black Ninja's on a winning
And Black Ninja is
combination
replying,
here
no, please, no.
of fighting and winning. That said, it's a bit of a weird border here. The colors are too similar. So Charismia needs to take down Parnia
Yeah.
and just basically consolidate. I wonder what Bactria is going for here. Because with the Seleucids falling, it's an opportunity to make some pretty swell gains. And it's not like they have a lot of aggressive expansion of their own. Either way, the Iberians have stayed out of this. I really thought they would have picked a side.
Mm-hmm. And we have Johan typing now, and now Carthage will be sacked.
Oh, what is he? Is he going for it? Is he landing
Looks
there?
like he is.
Well, I don't know. He's gonna have to actually make the attempt to land here. It's not like he has toeholds as he did over in Sicily.
Look at Sicily, says the Kaiser.
I mean, I'm looking. He's got a lot of people and boats already, so I wonder if he's just going to
I'm
go
really sorry,
flooding
Jake,
in.
but we have a meme arriving on screen.
Okay, I'll just not look at it.
I think
It's
this one's
all-
sent from a user, I believe. There we go. And yeah, the Death Clash, Black Ninja. RIP. Sorry, mates.
Poor guy, he does his best. I mean, hey, come on. He could yet come out on top.
Yes, yes.
Third time's the charm, as they say.
I mean, to be fair, Johan is actually closing on him with Saxonia, so I'm not sure about that.
That's an army, to be sure.
Ooh.
To be sure.
Gorion, if you have a fleet right now, now's the moment.
Well, he has a fleet, but it's like 8 boats.
Oh, okay, so, okay, did. Hashtag RIP.
What did I do to deserve this?
Me, you mean?
Yeah.
That's alright. We get along just fine. I think. I hope.
And that's allowing Carthage to burn ever faster. So this is probably not a good day to be Carthage. It's going to get sacked. And the thing is, it's a pretty nice city.
Yeah.
Here we go. 22 citizens, loads of slaves. And I rather think the Rome. Oh, we've even got the good Rome music coming on for this moment.
Don't you worry, Kaiser. We're covering that.
We'll look at this from the Rome point of view.
And now we have Daniel saying he's no longer a tribe, he's a kingdom. Salty day.
Ooh.
Good for him.
There we go. 6 and 8 and 18. Wow. Okay, so 30. 30 people enslaved from the. Remember when there were slaves here? Yeah.
No more.
Yeah, Carthage just got pretty nuked there.
It is time for Rome to get out the whips.
We really need to see the salting that happened in Carthage.
Oh, yeah.
So chat, make it happen.
Give the salt.
I think Kaiser's a bit busy right now to personally unload the salt. But he just picking on whoever they find around here.
Boy.
Even throwing them in prison. Ooh, that's a good amount of money.
Yeah, we do.
All right. Oh, but hey, the Carthaginian army's coming in. They want revenge for what happened. They've got 12 Marshal on their side as
They
well.
are absolutely doomed.
Oh wow, they were kicking ass, but the shoe's on the other ass-kicking foot now.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. We have elephants on the side of Carthage still, but I think that's not like, no, it's not gonna happen. And look at that heavy infantry for Rome.
Greatly disciplined heavy infantry units just coming in,
yes.
laying down the law. Pops are dying in these areas that the big fights are happening. That can't be good for Carthage right now.
And we have Sidestep saying that if we want to please Jake, please look at that Armenian border gore.
Let's get some border gore galore going on. Armenia have decided that they want to displace, right? They want to have multiple Armenias. Here, and here. I mean, to each their own. What is up with Atropatene, though?
Atropatene is actually manned by Jormungand in our game.
Is that so?
Yes, indeed. After being reallocating, after getting attacked by Dobunia. Very fiercely. He was playing Treveria. So, there he is. Hopefully he can negotiate an alliance with Sidestep. Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully Armenia can negotiate some clean borders, because what is this?
And
even
unfortunately,
meant to
the peace was actually implemented by the AI, which explains the border war.
I see. Yeah, so Sidestep had to step away to the side a bit, so the AI decided, these are some cleaner borders. So Rome have managed to conclude their third punitive war. I think after seeing what happened to poor Carthage, Carthage was only too happy to sign a peace deal. They have lost Sicily, and Rome have almost united Italy.
You know what really irks me? Great, he's at war with Insubria, because to have a proper Italy, you need Insubria. It's good. I grew up there, actually.
Is that so?
That's why. We have our dear Sir Rogers, who's been quite...
Yeah, he must have done really bad this session, because Debonia has been destroyed.
It's called Britannia.
Now replaced with some weird country called Britannia.
Actually,
snuck in overnight.
Sir Rogers is saying Britannia has been reunited. No revolts. The people are happy under Britannian rule.
Is that so? Well, the Britannians are spreading across as well. This is pretty good, right?
This is like a black plague or something.
Yeah. Well, Jings, is it that bad? Still, no. He's doing well. Here we go. Knew it. So we've got the cultural assimilation active in these provinces, and it's working out pretty damn well.
Yeah,
wanted to check between. Yeah, okay, now here we have somebody that's very good at what they do, 25% chance to convert a pop each time. But they only have a small bit of land there to even be converting. Still, yes, if you're like me and the cultural assimilation is the way that you want things to do, then the option is there for you.
Look at Moria. To the east.
Yeah.
Holy moly!
I think they have a bit of a revolting problem here.
Oh yes.
What is wrong with our Indian friends here?
Color me pink.
Yeah. So who do we have here? So normally they're led by Dasharatha.
Great
but
guy.
But they have here we go. Pasandi.
And we have the game director himself.
Oh
Johan.
It is session 3 of the Dev Clash, and Saxonia is looking pretty big.
Yes.
Bigger than I remember.
Where's Vandalia?
It's everywhere. Also, it's actually in Carnium right now, too.
What's
I
happening
took a
with you?
Roman province.
You took one?
Yeah, a single one. Look at that little bit.
Oh, what is this? What is this?
Slow clap for you.
28 tribal pops just nestling in here.
Took it.
Look, it's majority Vandal and Twistic now.
I must say,
Let's spread a twist.
I am quite impressed by both of you. There was quite a migration right there.
No, he sued for peace because I was a pain in the butt. That's why.
So you're technically you're the one that won the war against Rome.
Yeah. So Carthage fell. First they had to give up Dosh, then they had to give up a whole island. But you took land. There we go.
Ophelov, best warmonger.
Right, yeah, no, Ophelov, I think you deserve this seat more than I do.
Oh.
What about you? The French paradox, can you amend
the war didn't work as much as we would, because we had like 62 war score, but then I sent like, I don't know, 6 or 7 peace deals for 31, and either there was no stab hit or it was not enough to make them force accept. So they automatically pieced out for one meager province, which
Alright.
was kind of sad. So we turn our attention south, and as you can see, I have a small, nice colony with a bunch of sun coast. I mean, Armorica is nice, but a bit rainy. So we have a colony south that we use to spy on the great secret of republics, and actually we are not a tribe anymore. If you look at our government, we are actually civilized. We are a democratic republic with an elected chief.
A republic.
Okay.
A democratic.
That's interesting.
What are you?
I don't understand that stuff.
How do you rule when you have to listen to people?
I mean, to be fair, I have no idea how these
No,
mechanics
Krug.
work, so I don't. I just play as a tribe, except now I'm a republic. I'm sure I will get a few surprises in the run.
All right, Henrik, what about you? How was your
Oh,
game?
me?
The Greek.
I've grown a lot. Like, I just love this, like, you know, my name straddling over the Bosphorus. And I'm pretty big, and I have about 60k troops.
Not too shabby.
60k, that's like one of my stacks.
Kush?
Yeah, I've noticed. They keep walking past my borders like, oh. Hi, neighbor.
So, Johan and Gorion, what happened? Like 3 Punic Wars in this session? Or 2? I can't remember.
2 Punic
Two.
Wars.
Yeah, but it was the.
A lot of Punic.
It was. The first war was very back and forth.
Yeah,
actually.
exactly.
I thought I had the naval supremacy after like the first few engagements, but then you built up a strong navy.
Yeah, yeah.
Kicked me back.
How did you felt when the troops just landed on Carthage?
Oh yeah.
I felt bad because my troops were in fucking near Spain, right? So they had to walk all the way back. And I hired some mercenaries, and yeah, it was too late.
Yeah.
So,
I
and
loaded
then the
up all the
Roman-
legions,
all
like
those
5 or
Yeah,
6
yeah, yeah.
legions, and just
Holy shit.
so I
all
guess
landed.
it's safe to
heavy.
say that you're already preying on the poor and the feeble around around the Adriatic.
Yeah,
And are you gonna prey on the poor and feeble in Spain now? for
I
now?
will.
Black Ninja?
Yeah, I didn't die. Good news, everybody. yeah.
Slow clap for Black Ninja, chat,
Right.
please.
Yeah, I need to come down and brag about
Swania?
the glorious growth of Suyunia.
Oh, wow. Nice. Fast clap for Björn.
Yay! Clap for me.
All right, guys, we'll catch you next week for the next Death Clash. And thank you for tuning in. And
Bye bye.
Bye.